The ones that you left on the shelf are no longer there. They seem to escape when nobody's around.
We should like put some kind of marker on them so we can like see which one is which.
That's a good idea. I like that.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yana.
I was hoping to get a few together as well, and just see whether or not, as more gather mass, if things start changing with them. If it's like a associated linkage or something.
Yana and Chris, please reduce your hands down.
Yin yang.
Cool. Everybody discard all of your shit. And yeah. All the cards go away. It's raining cards. So you have a new gnome shelf built. Hooray.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, they keep emptying themselves out. You're not sure about the one. You don't see one in the giant painting of the library you have. However, you don't know if it's there or not.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's Schrodinger's gnome.
We should build like a small like room with like gnome-sized furniture for them.
I like that.
Does anybody have any red cards, or are you guys good?
Nope. No reds.
Cool. So, aside from pretty much it's a no-cost night since you've got plenty of other money pumped into this place. Everybody can try their healing rolls if they need them.
What's times 3? Is that 5?
3 hit points.
3? Okay.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And then when you get down to willpower times 1, or willpower times 1 is full heal or crit. Either the same. And residual self-image asserts itself at times 1. Hooray!
Before I sleep, hold on.
Pew, pew, he says.
Cure poison on myself. Got it.
I gotta put my dagger away.
Sense life. I get it.
Dagger trick.
Could you read Sense Life to me, Chris?
Oh. You get a quick glimpse of where every being that has a life force in a 20-meter radius around the caster.
Doesn't specify what kind of life force, huh? Okay, the gnomes light up. Bing. He glares at him.
Johnny Five's alive. Got it.
That's a movie, Yana. We're helping her to know about movie quotes and shit, so then someday she'll slip one in with one of her friends, and her friend will go, "But you don't watch movies. How the fuck would you know that?" She'll be like, I know everything. And I feel psychotic when I do for some reason.
True. I will spend the night staring into the mirror because now my face is reminding me of my long lost love. So that's kind of
weird. That'd be creepy as fuck.
Yep.
Yeah, but have a card for spending that time doing that. Cool. The next day.
Yin yang again.
That's what you get for looking in the mirror.
Yep.
Cool.
I think I will break the mirror at some point.
Yep. After getting a yin yang is a great time to break the mirror. Nice. Chris, did you already discard your sheet?
Yeah. Oh.
Again.
Everything goes away now?
Yes.
Another yin yang.
Yes.
Well, that sucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Blame girl staring in mirror. Yes. See what happens when you look into a mirror? Sometimes the abyss stares back and it goes and winks at you, and then you blush.
Now, before we head out, I believe both of your guns or two of your guns are empty, Mildred.
Yeah.
So we'll need to get them filled.
Yeah.
1 gold, 10 silver later. It shows McKay going back. I don't keep track of your damn charges, woman. Oh yeah, with the 50 charge guns, you don't need to keep track of your charges. You're done with using it at the end of every combat. It's like, well, this is empty. I don't pay for it. Okay, so the next day you guys head out, and this time you are going on a different path. Where'd it
Yes.
go? Hold on a second. Yana is very slowly getting away. There it is. Okay. So from San Angeles, you drive through the tamed forest. As you're going through the tamed forest, there's like a lot of people staring at you guys like, oh, they kind of have a strange look upon their face.
A strange look, as in envy, slack-jawedness, insmirth.
Like empathy rolls required in order to decipher the strange look.
-30?
Well, there goes some high adrenaline people who are going somewhere stupid where they're going to die type of look. So, satisfaction? I don't know.
But can you get no?
And after driving through the tame forest, then you really slow down going through the old forest. Pretty much it looks like you're going to end up camping overnight in the old forest because you have to drive super slow there. Lots of trees and stuff, as well as some undergrowth. Chris, I'm going to need a drive roll here.
Stupid phone. What the fuck?
Kill it. Send it back to hell where it belongs.
I got it by half.
Lots. Got it.
Quarter, I think, almost.
No problem. So, Yana, you wake up in the back of a vehicle again.
Yes.
They're driving through some sort of forest, and it's starting to get toward darkness, and they're looking for a place to set up camp and stuff. Who wants to be the primary person to make the choice on where to set up camp using forest survival?
I have woods survival.
That's fine.
I'll support yours.
Okay.
I don't support.
Okay. Mildred, did you want to try and point something out?
I try.
Come on, fumble. Fumble.
Oh, I
Oh
made
my
it.
God.
Wow.
Take a check in that and get a check in your learn, because I don't believe you've ever been in the woods before.
Yeah, no.
Much less ask your opinion on where to camp.
Exactly.
Cool. So yeah, she gets a double check. And Holmes, it all comes down to
Yeah, no, don't make my roll.
no
I'm
problem.
not very good at it, but I do have more skill than the other two, by the sounds of it.
No problem.
Hobbyist.
Yeah. You guys are pretty much a bunch of city slickers out in the old forest and whatnot. It is dark and spooky as fuck here. You've got your car, you've got tents and shit like that. When you're setting up camp and you're getting firewood and whatnot, you guys come across some sort of like it looks like a deer that something has been biting on, but left a bunch of the meat.
I shall have a look around for tracks and whatnot.
Using my cryptozoology and seeing the bite marks, what kind of creature could have caused such a thing?
All right.
I have no idea.
I
It
make
was
my
probably Mildred.
I make my tracking roll.
All right, you made it. Give me cryptozoology as you look at the tracks and go, I
It must have
believe
been a
this.
zing doodle.
You could show him to Doc Fulton and get his opinion as well if you wanted.
Yes, I'll point the tracks out to Mildred and Doc Fulton.
They look at him.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's definitely a zang doodle.
My God, the Zang doodles.
Tracks.
If only you guys had been to more school before it got shunted off and all the students and teachers killed.
So is it with Claude or?
Oh yeah, Claude scary tracks. Whatever it is, looks like it can definitely run fast. The tracks are they're a little further than human distance apart. And your tracking also tells you that there's probably half dozen or more of them.
Lovely. Half a dozen of them. Fast runners.
Cool. Right. Mildred, we'll have you do it. You guys build nice campfire and tents and get cozy. Mildred, give me a luck roll to see if you are set upon at night and killed and eaten.
No.
Yes. Damn it.
The vermicious Knid's coming for us?
Yeah. No problem. The night passes uneventfully and shit. You guys get up in the morning, you pack up your shit. Yeah. Everything's fine. It was not a really comfortable night. None of you are really, well, actually, Mildred looked pretty comfortable. She's like, I get to kill here now. This would be my second lowest.
Yes.
It is freaky as shit having somebody who looks just like Maddie hanging out with you though now. So maybe you'll have to get new plastic surgery for her to put her back to how you're used to it.
Yeah.
You guys next day pack up your shit and continue driving. Eventually you go by, it looks like a small walled outpost. There doesn't appear to be anybody manning the place. This is the kind of thing that it's kind of like the old American Old West type fort where it's like a bunch of sharpened logs driven into something, and you could fit several buildings inside, like large stables, a couple houses, shop, stuff like that. So it's like a very, very small walled town or a very large walled fort. Either way, it doesn't appear to have any guards on the walls. The front gates appear to have been ripped off and tossed to one side. The whole place is super quiet. You guys look at it. Do you wish to continue on toward the old Elvish Gate area or stop and try to buy souvenirs?
Definitely need some souvenirs.
We can have a quick look and see what we can see.
No problem. You guys head in and everybody give me sandy rolls as you come across scores of people who look like they've been starved, then killed, then eaten a little bit, and then left.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't like it.
I made it, but
If you make it, it's 1 point toward either human gore or gross out. If you fail, like I suspect Jan did or will, then it's D6 toward either human gore or gross out. She seems upset that there's not a lot of good skinning stuff left, as the corpses are large and bloated. Looks like they're into the putrefaction stage. The gases
So
have
they've been dead for a while.
Yes, quite some time. Give me forensic rolls to figure out how long ago did these people die.
crit.
Your guess is about 5 months.
Okay.
They're not looking good. As far
So
as
some-
stuff
fact
goes,
that
it looks like there is some minor loot and whatnot here. If you wanted, like, it looks like this is the kind of place that was set up. A lot of it's been wrecked up and whatnot, but there's like a lot of bulky loot that you couldn't really fit into your automobile, like extra those saws, axes, lumbering shit. But there's also like barrels of flour and stuff like that. Let's see. We're gonna have Chris do a luck roll. This is lower is better for loot.
Nothing special.
Let's see. D100 open-ended silver. So if you roll 96 or higher, roll again and add. You'll find 5 silver pieces. Oh, 66 silvers. Yeah. You managed to scrounge 66 silver, which is enough to support Maddie for 3 nights of drinking on the road. Maybe, no, 2 nights of drinking on the road. She is a lush.
If we're staying at the establishment.
Assuming you stayed in the establishment, yes. Other than that,
Speaking of, no, actually, I'm not even. No, don't worry. I've thought of something, but I'm not going to verbalize it.
Probably for the best. But yeah, there's yeah, it looks like give me evidence analysis rolls to kind of get an idea of what's up here, and tracking rolls.
Yes, and yes to both.
Hmm.
I only got 1. I did not get. Trekking is not my thing.
Yeah.
What those who only made evidence analysis, there was some sort of like long prolonged thing where these guys were starving to death and shut up in here, and eventually something broke in and like killed some of them and whatnot after they were weakened. From the tracks, you're thinking it's whatever the fuck it was that you'd seen tracks of before, with the clawed toes and good at running and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Holmes, give me a luck roll here. Lower is better.
By half.
You do find like a diary type thing, and some guy had written that the old gate area was off limit and whatnot, but you know, he'd lost a guy who swore he was going to go investigate it and then never came back, and he suspects that he was killed, quote, for poking into government business.
Okay, so there might be something going on there. Oh, speaking of government business, the papers that we recovered from that secret government site.
Probably back at the White Dove.
Yeah, no. Sorry, this is. I wasn't asking where they were. This is more. Did you ever read them, Doc? I did.
No, I did not.
So basically, they were doing experiments and trying to get magic out of other people, out of creatures, drawing it out.
Oh.
Maddie, give me a danger sense roll.
Okay.
They were.
No, everything is fine.
Cool. Give me a listen roll, Maddie, as those two talk to each other about smart people shit.
Yeah, sucking magic out of people. Metal sharpened straws.
Yeah, I hear things.
You hear
magic
weird
sucked out
noise in the distance.
Guys.
They're talking about creating soul stones and stuff.
Guys.
Yes, what's up? What's up, Maddie?
Listen.
Mildred?
Listen.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, give me a listen roll. She seems to be hearing something, but she may just be crazy.
Crit.
A weird whooping noise in the distance. Anybody who makes the weird listen roll, please give me a cryptozoology roll.
Was there any corpses of whatever it was they were fighting here?
No, oddly enough, there was not. Apparently, they were just according to what you'd seen, they were simply overwhelmed and killed and partially eaten.
Nope.
You're not sure what the fuck it is, but it does seem to be getting closer.
Was in amongst the stuff we found, was there any weapons that still had charges? Any guns or anything that still had charges?
Give me a luck roll of -30 to find a couple of fucking pistols with something in them.
Just because always handy to have a couple of spare pistols, especially
Sure.
if you're getting into multiple fights.
Yeah, you toss them to Maddie and see if she, runs them out. Now, apparently, all their weapons were eaten as well or destroyed.
Yep.
They were super hungry at the end.
Mm.
And there's very, very little. What's that stuff you avoid in your diet now, Chris?
Sugar.
Sugar and
Carbs.
Carbs. There's very little carbs in these fucking pistols, apparently.
Mm. Maybe they should have tried the flour first.
Well, no, you're not supposed to eat bread when you're on a no-carb diet.
Yeah, but these people.
Yeah, who knows why they left a bunch of flour. Could have been due to their shitty cooking. But everybody except a woman with no name who's already tried it and failed, give me 6 cents danger sense rolls. Strange whooping stuff. Ha ha ha, build that skill, bitch.
Yep.
By half.
Time to go, you're thinking.
Yep, I have as well. Let's get in the car and book.
Okay.
No problem. Let's see. From Pete, go ahead and give me a luck roll on something. You guys are driving off. You hear the whoops and stuff. Whoop, whoop. Strange noises getting
Yep,
closer.
by 17, nothing special.
Whoop, whoop. Right. Pete, give me a luck roll at -30. If you make it, give me a spot hidden roll at -30.
Luck roll. I'm the luck roll at -30. I make by 40.
Okay.
And the spot roll at -30. Yes, I make that by 30 as well.
And a
On top of the
cryptozoology roll
-30.
at full. You saw something, and it says, like in the mirror, it says objects in mirror may appear closer than they are, and it looked like a lot of teeth and some reddish feral eyes.
Yes, I make my cryptozoology.
It appears to be forest trolls. Forest trolls.
Forest trolls, guys.
Oh,
Okay.
They looks like they were trying to jump you guys, but you got in the car and drove away, and you are
Maybe we had to go, Mildred, before we had a chance to see if they'd left any barrels of alcohol behind.
Oh yeah, why?
Wow.
Which was the thing I thought of, earlier before and said, no, I'm not going to say it.
Oh,
Take a card for making her life a little bit more miserable as you drive away from potential alcohol. That's what she gets for bringing in her personal drama, you think happily.
I should
No,
have
just
never
considering this was potentially going to violence, I thought it would be better having you sober than drunk.
But I'm so good at violence when I'm drunk.
Not when you, yeah, but that involves me carrying you around and swinging you around because you can't use neither of your arms or legs.
You didn't complain before.
No, I think it was an amusing assassination we did that way, but
I like it.
No worries. You guys drive through the forest, leaving behind any potential threat really super easily. You guys are kind of happy that you have the car as opposed to bicycles where you probably just show shit jumping out of the bushes and knocking you off your bikes and stuff.
As we ride on our goodies bicycle.
Eventually, you guys are getting closer. You leave them far behind. You are... Give me a memory roll, anybody who has been to the old Elvish Gate. I'm not sure who's been there and who has not.
Doc and I have. I don't know about Mildred.
I have no clue where we're going.
Doc seems to be lost. He's like...
Yeah, I make it by 60.
How close do you want to get? You know exactly where it is.
Since you were talking about government being nearby, probably a kilometer or so, half a kilometer, depending on how thick the forest is and how long the forest trolls keep chasing us.
They chased you for a while, but you guys are much faster than they are. Well, almost twice as fast. They run faster than humans. Well, a human sprinter can beat them for a short while, and then they catch them.
Fire out.
Yeah. But it looks like there's a super amount of open space, so a few kilometers might be better.
Okay. It's all clear, is it? So it's not in the middle of a forest anymore.
Kind of. There's some bits here and there. You can find a clump to park your car in, but if you're parked too close, they may see you coming or going from your clump of woods.
Yep.
But yeah, you find a place you can hide the car. Who wants to be the primary for camouflaging that bitch?
I got it.
Do you want some
help
support?
from anybody or
Yeah,
no?
please. Yeah. Go ahead. You can help me.
All right.
Conceal
camouflage rolls.
Hold out. Yes. I think we should do this.
Both of them do.
Even me.
You're at a +10 there. Yeah, as they build up those critical woodland survival skills.
Nope.
Right. Chris puts a fucking branch like under a windshield wiper, goes.
Do you
and you guys are
do
like,
you want
all right.
do you want a reroll card?
Okay. I guess.
Just so that we have a vehicle when we come back.
No, actually, I have an Insta here. I'll use that first. Thank you, though.
Fucking hilarious.
Okay.
Ridiculous.
Oh, that's better.
Ridiculous. I mean, I've never needed to use it, so I mean, I took it so I could have a gun on me at all times concealed.
There you go. So, yeah, your car has been nicely concealed. You guys, now, guess what time it is again? It's the group sneak. This is where if one person fails, then that means that Joshua McKay loses the rest of his hero points. Matty. So, right, everybody, please give me a stealth roll.
Wait, before
I
point at Mildred.
Uh-huh.
2, 3. Nope, it doesn't work. Never mind.
Did you fumble there?
Yeah, so the spell doesn't work. Or fucking fumble deck. Fucking
yes.
Did you want a reroll, Chris?
No, because like there's nothing around us that's really gonna affect, so I'll probably lose some hit points and some magic points, and I'll be like, oh, look at that.
Right. Let's see. What spell was it you were trying to cast, Chris?
The stealth spell, and it probably doesn't even work the way that I want it to, so it doesn't matter.
If casting a spell, strange magical forces may cause the thing to burst into flame, or whatever strikes the GM as immediate. Right, Mildred dances around on fire for a while. Mildred, roll a d6 damage on yourself and it lights you on fire for no good reason.
I shall attempt to cast Extinguish Fire on Mildred.
Oh, excellent. Hold on a second. If he makes it, then you get a minus on. Oh, wait. Okay, so you'll get a minus damage if he makes it because she's really on fire. And Doc Fulton is laughing hysterically.
Oh, what the fuck? Why don't I have this?
Extinguish Fire, 1 round. That's right. Yep. Yes, succeed.
All right. Roll a d4 McKay and subtract that off of the damage she would take. So you want high.
No, actually, the spell worked on me, so I burst into flame because, like I said, it's a ranged self, and I thought.
No, but the fumble card is wrong target. You managed to, So, yeah, no problem. You only take 2 points of damage because he managed to get you extinguished really quick because he's been working on his extinguished flame.
I don't know what these friends think.
It wouldn't be so bad except Doc Fulton's still giggling about it.
What are you laughing at?
Absolutely nothing, Mildred.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Maddie.
Mm-hmm.
I would like I don't know you very well, Maddie. So if you burst into flames,
just shut up, okay?
And I can repair you. I like spent a lot of time learning how to build and repair replicants just for you.
Maddie's human again. Maddie's human, not the game.
It doesn't matter. I'll take her anyway.
Maddie. Well, actually, Maddie, you're actually stronger and have got natural armor, haven't you?
Yeah, I have great armor, and I already told you I'm me. So stop doing that.
more human than human.
Cool. So, aside from the overwhelming smell of burned hair, right now, if anybody has a no smell thing, that would be a big help for her right now because she does smell like she's been burned a bit. Other than that, you guys are ready to attempt your sneaky. And once again, if one person fails it, then Kay's hero points all go away.
Does anybody want unjam gun before I discard it?
No, thank you.
Yeah, you're pretty safe with your guns here.
Not really.
Yep. I didn't think it would be that useful, but I thought I'd check first. Stealth. That's what we're doing.
See, the fumble deck can be fun, Chris.
Oh, I didn't make it by 3 points.
No problem. McKay loses the rest of his hero points.
By the way, I have 9 hero points.
So do I.
Yeah. Maybe I should just spend one now.
It's up to you. I mean, it can't be that bad being caught by whatever it is that's waiting for McKay.
We're assuming that they managed to make their perception roll or spot hidden roll or whatever.
If it's your luck that's up against it, I would make that assumption.
Yes.
Are you spending a hero point, Yana, or do you want to wait and see if McKay can survive this? Because he hasn't had a death yet, and you have, so he could be closer to you if he dies.
Yeah, but when I die, it's also horrible, so I spent a hero point.
Okay.
And roll worse, so...
Perfect.
Now I have 8 hero points.
You want to go for 7?
Before you spend, I have a reroll card, if you want that.
You want to try again? Yes. Ooh.
So...
Yeah, I will give you these.
God damn, this is funny.
And I've got an assistant plus 10 I can play on you.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That was a good time.
All right.
Okay.
She is not a ninja for some fucking reason you can't figure out.
Yeah, made it.
Hooray! Right. Cut 2. You guys are looking down at the old Elvish Gate area. It appears that they've got guards and stuff, but you kind of managed to bypass them. So you're a little bit inside of the guards' normal patrol route and whatnot. It looks like there's a bunch of, they're not mercenaries, but you can tell from looking at them that they're city guards who are not wearing insignia and stuff like that because they're carrying exact same kind of gear as the city guards do. They all have like a couple of different crisp pistols and stuff like that. And they're patrolling around. It looks like there's some sort of camp down there, and they're using the old gate area. And it appears that they've set up some stuff. They also have a couple of guys who are going around like in expensive-looking clothing, who seem to be. Give me spot hidden rolls at -30. Nobody has binoculars, do they?
Nope.
Perfect. You guys all do this and look through your fingers.
I see everything.
God damn. Unfortunately, that's kind of bad in this situation, but that all makes sense now. Yana, give me a sandy roll versus ghost, because there are some weird elvish ghosts that the well-dressed guys appear to be driving off now and then. Like when they come in, they go and pretty much pop like soap bubbles.
I didn't make it.
Excellent. Roll a d6. If you get 5 or 6, you may scream in the middle of this, which will blow your earlier stealth roll and make Pete lose all his... Oh, okay, you all rolled it for it. Everything's fine. Doc Fulton's waiting for somebody to scream. So, yeah, it goes toward Ghost, which hopefully Alex Kinley has helped you get closer to maxing out.
Yeah.
Are you maxed out on Ghost yet?
Not yet, but soon.
Nice, nice, because that's what you need. You need to max that out.
Yeah,
that way you can't jump out in his underwear anymore going, I'm a ghost. So, did you guys hear what Matt said? He said it won't stop me doing it. So, right, it appears that there's some sort of camp here. It also looks like they're using the gate to give me analyze magic, because it looks like there's a bunch of wires and stuff led off the gate to big trays of sand, and they seem to be doing stuff there. Pete, if you can tell me what it is, you can still do your rolls, your analyze magic rolls. But
Chris is lightning hitting sand.
Motherfucker,
So
this guy put some
going off,
cards.
they're trying to make Chris, or they found a way of using the gate to make Chris.
There's some cards for you, Pete. Have fun. So,
play immediately.
Ooh, perfect.
Disappearing book. One magic book owned by you must go away.
It shows a big pile of books and it goes, Pete. No worries. Yeah, so it looks like they're doing stuff with that. Anybody who made their analyze magic goes, yes, Holmes, my word, you seem to be correct.
There you go.
Is the gate open?
No, it isn't. But let's see, Chris, you made your analyze magic by like lots, yeah? Big
By
lots?
60.
You believe that this area and this gate, either the gate holds extra power or it might be on a place of power or something like that. Hence, there's still power going through it that they're trying to use for making Chris. Now, keep in mind, the Chris made from this will probably be inferior to naturally produced Chris unless they've somehow refined their technology and stuff. They also have looks like a couple of the wood troll things that you finally get to see. Give me small sandy rolls for the wood trolls. You get to see them hook up one of them to wires, and they're attempting to suck magic out of him and stick it into Chris. And it seems to be a super painful process for the wood troll. Did anybody fail their sandy roll? It's 0 if you make it. It's a troll and it's being tortured. But you notice, oh my God, she made her sandy roll. She's like, oh, something's being tortured and I'm not dealing with it. That's a bummer. And no problem. You notice that the skin of the creature turns very grayish as you can see the life energy getting sucked out of it and into it turns out not to be a Chris, but some sort of rock that they had in the sand. And the guy holds it up. He's very excitedly talking to the other people about it. And you guys get to see from a great distance a soul stone. It appears to be just like in Elder Scrolls Online or Elder Scrolls games. Hooray. It's a shiny gem thing that it turns black with the creature's energy. They have a lot of guards here. Give me law rolls. If you're...
as in LAW?
Yes. If you are climatized toward Gothic San Angeles, you're at full. If you're not, then you're at -30 for your LAW rolls.
I don't know.
I do not make my law roll.
Nobody made it? Chris?
No.
Cool. So, 95, just now saw it. All right, yeah. According to Chris, this is not only legal, but it's encouraged.
This is how you get rid of things that you just don't want anymore. You just suck their souls out and put into a stone. And then, you play marbles with it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It appears that this place is under heavy guard. You'd guess that there's probably, you can see 20 or 30 guards, which means that there's 2 or 3 times that number here.
Mm-hmm.
In addition, there's various civilian-looking people and whatnot wandering around giving orders to each other. Occasionally, it looks as though they have toilets and stuff that have been dug out, latrines and whatnot. Yana's got electricity. What a lucky girl.
All right.
Huh.
So that's what's going on here. Now, map-wise, area leading off of this. Oh, shit. In addition to that, there seems to be a path that is heading off that looks like it's had heavy traffic. Do you guys want to spend any time hanging out here? It is dangerous as fuck. But on the other hand, if you ask the woman with no name to move back out toward the car, she'll probably get you all killed and eaten or sucked into these rocks.
I think
Or
we
at
should
least,
hold position here and just keep,
Yeah, we keep watching for a bit. While
Yeah.
well, you realize that it gets more and more dangerous the more time you spend here, or maybe not, depending on the routes.
Yeah.
Are you wishing to try to set up and do a surveillance post and such, or do some surveillance for a period of time, like a couple days, or
Yeah. I want to do that.
all
is
right.
everybody good with this?
Yep.
Okay, what it's going to be for the surveillance is first, whoever wants to, and the others can support for a camouflage roll. This will support your stealth because there's going to be one more stealth roll. Yes, Yana, one more stealth roll, you're doomed. And then a surveillance roll if you make your stealth and aren't running your asses off trying to avoid all the guards. There are some cars and shit here. They don't have any dogs or anything. No, thank goodness. So, who's doing the primary camouflage?
I will again.
Do you guys wish to try to support? Get that check in camouflage, or just let him go for it?
We've already got checking camouflage from
Yeah.
supporting the last time.
All right, they go, meh, and it's all up to Chris.
Happy to attempt support if you wish, but
I will spend a skill 5 because it's okay, but it's not. No, that's okay. I'd rather.
Yeah.
Oh, got it by half.
Okay, everybody, since you got by half, everybody gets a plus 10% to their stealth. Your job is pretty much lie here and not be caught. Good luck.
oh, lovely.
Of
And it all
course,
comes
though.
down to Mildred, who stands up and goes,
60.
yeah,
What the fuck is
yeah,
going on?
yeah.
Has anybody seen Mildred? Is Mildred around?
She's dressed in like she's used your camouflage to make a big ornate headdress, and she stood up and went, yeah,
You don't have reroll cards.
over here, look up here, she says.
I spent one
Okay, go ahead and spend your hero points. Just watch them trickle. Oh my god!
I
think
made it.
Woo! All
Now
right.
I have 7 hero points.
You got to do that afterwards. 7 hero points. It's the old count from Sesame Street that you never watched as a child because they don't have it. Anyway, so, right. Who wants to do the primary surveillance and who would like to support them? Or you can each do your own and hope that it works out.
Surveillance is not something I've had any training in or anything.
I'd recommend supporting, get a check, maybe a check in learning as well if you have it under that.
My learning is max.
I will do the main.
Did you want support or not?
If you want to get a check, go ahead and try. If not, it's all good.
1 in 5 chance. Nope, it's not a fumble.
Also no.
All up to you, Chris.
Nice.
Negative 60.
Nice. Apparently, there's a prison close by. It's an underground prison that's hidden, and they bring people here, and they do experiments, and they're turning some of them into monsters. Everybody, give me a small sandy roll as they're warping people into different kinds of creatures and stuff, and then taking them back to prison or killing them or sucking them into the black gems. Yana freaks the fuck out.
No, it's not a good time to do it.
Are we near the Santa Monica Mountains?
You're in the Condor Mountains right now.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because we knew of a secret government prison in the Stan and
Seem to have
Monica
found it,
Mountains.
actually. Cool.
Yes.
There are additional guards at that prison. If you made your Sandy roll, 1 point toward monsters or torture, and if you fail it, it's D8. Yana, don't roll 5, 6, 7, or 8. Roll lower than that, or you may start screaming and screaming. Nice. Way to max that shit out, Yana.
Ouch.
You can put it toward torture if you want.
Uh-huh.
But then, if you, assuming you stick with that roll, you need to make a willpower times 3, willpower times 3 to avoid fight, flight, and freak. All of those are bad options. But if you make your willpower times 3, then you get check and willpower.
I may just pause this one.
Oh, so
try.
re-rolling the D8?
Yeah.
You got 50-50 chance, I guess. It's not going to work.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God, that
Nice.
was definitely worth it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very
Well done.
well spent.
Good. Yeah, well spent. So, yeah, Yana's eyes twinkle in the darkness as she watches, thinking of ways she can use all of this. So, yeah, you've discovered that they're working on making monsters for some reason, and then it's like, well, that didn't work. Suck its soul into the jam.
So they're attempting to turn people into monsters.
Or monsters into better monsters, etc. Or monsters plus, or animals plus people equal monsters. You know, it's essentially genetic manipulation through magic. And they're using humans, animals, and monsters. Something tells you that the government of this area is probably headed by Trump.
So, how far away are we?
You are quite some distance. You wish to God you had binoculars, but you daren't risk getting any closer, especially with Yana. She keeps trying to give you away. You keep going, no, now is not the time. So, yeah.
Do any patrols come close to us?
Not very close at all. You guys seem to be in a great area. I mean, you could sneak out and try to deal with the 3-man patrol, but chances of them either getting off a shot or attacking you, or at least making noise, because they all have like whistles and shit like that. These guys are ready for somebody to sneak up, and they definitely want to kill the fuck out of them. They also have motorcycles and shit like that at the base, which, while handy to steal and be able to get out of here yourselves, well, not really handy, but if you could do it, would be a classy way to escape. You're not able to drive a motorcycle. Don't even think about it. It does look like, possible. They don't really have fences up, though. They're pretty much relying on heavy manpower to be able to squash the fuck out of anything. And you know that if you get into any trouble, that you're going to be trying desperately to collect the possessions of the other 2 Doc Fulton so you can get back to wherever they respawn, which would probably be the White Dove thing, is your guess. So several days pass. You guys are pretty much out of food and water. And you're like, well, I think we found what we're going to find here. We should go. Or you could live here, I guess, but there's no food and water. The water is the big thing. You guys can live without food for a while. Although the woman with no name, you murder for a drink. And I do mean that. There was some other dude who had a bottle of something, and you almost charged out of cover, and the other 2 managed to hold you down, though, and you're like,
Let me go.
McKay kept saying, it's not alcohol, and you knew it was.
You are lying to me again.
Oh, what the hell were those things, those vehicles called?
Oh, excuse me.
The kinds of vehicles they have include motorcycles, normal cars. There is one flyer, but they put a couple extra guards on it and stuff, which you're thinking are more like an honor guard type thing, since they have patrols and shit all over. And they also have like a couple of truck type things, like, we need to move masses of supplies and troops in and out of here, so give us a few trucks. There's quite a few vehicles. I mean, it is possible to sneak into the vehicles, but getting like guards are always checking the vehicles going out and like, hey, Fred, I know you. Yes, you do. Now fuck off. That kind of thing. But yeah, vehicles don't come and go very often. Your guess is that they brought all this shit out here, set up bad guy shit, do the testing, and then later they'll probably evidence analysis rolls.
Yeah. Great.
Wow.
Nice.
Well,
Yep.
if the woman with no name's like, well, if I was doing it, when I'm ready to leave, I would kill everybody and then put them in the prison and then fill in the hole with dirt and then pound it down, put more dirt on top and then maybe some leaves and then leave with no trace. And you guys are like, she's so scary. So, but yeah, that's Holmes is like, I can care.
Yep.
I made it as well, but not
You
by
think so
anything
as well.
nearly awesome.
Yeah, you're like, it's reasonable. You're not sure how long they're going to be out here still. Oh, does anybody have logistics skill? Everybody give me a logistics skill roll. It's a check and learn if you don't have one, if you make it.
No.
Logistics, because an army travels on its stomach. I was really expecting Holmes to make it. I'm a logistics officer, actually. I've served with distinction in the 45th Mounted Paratroopers. What? So, yeah. Are you guys wishing to withdraw or do something foolish?
Not
So-
interested in doing something foolish, I don't think.
It seems like they're going to leave.
Eventually.
Eventually.
It could be days. Could be weeks.
So
That was logistics roll. Nobody knows.
what I suggest
Mhm.
is those creatures really tried to follow us good.
Lead
Why?
him here.
Oh.
Yes.
You only partially saw one of them, and if there was like a half dozen or even a dozen, you're thinking they would create some havoc if you could pull it off, which is an interesting idea. But you're thinking if there's less than like 20, 30, 40, they'll probably just get mown down by the guards, unless you're needing a brief distraction. Assuming they didn't catch, kill, and eat you.
Mm.
Because if you're drive up in your car, your fucking thin armor shit is not going to be a match for a massed fire.
True.
Mm.
I mean, we could always go back and inform the government.
You think this might be the government?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
This is the
Oh.
government. They're doing secret experiments.
On their own people.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because they like it.
Yeah.
They're a lot actually like Mildred, if you think about it. This is her government. For the people, by the Mildred. Yeah.
I hate governments.
Well, yes. This is a hateful government.
Mm.
I mean, the people would not probably be thrilled, but ask McKay what happens to dissidents.
Mhm.
Oh, they're in it.
Yeah, a lot of the prisoners do have letter brands on their foreheads, different letters.
Mm.
There appears to be a whole code.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Super rough. I mean,
Oh, we need
air
to organize
bombardment would do well. If you had like a B-47 or whatever.
I have no idea how to crack this one.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't think there is anything we can do to crack it. I think it's a matter of, oh, that's not very nice. Let's sneak away again. As
Good.
there's not much we can do about it. That's
I wouldn't mind
it-
sticking around a little bit longer to see if we can find like anybody, like a leader, like leader type.
The problem, well,
We're
you've
just too far
identified.
away.
They're super far away. You're not going to be able to really act against them unless you had like ballistas, catapults, shit like that here, or a sniper rifle that worked. You could definitely, if you had a working sniper rifle, you could definitely reach out and touch someone. But other than that, just like trying to take out a leader, you're thinking that it's not going to happen.
Oh, no. I didn't want to take them out. I just want to identify who it is. So, like, when they do pack up and leave this area and they're maybe back in town, can find them and then backtrack it to that way.
You've identified a few different potential leaders and stuff. You've got
the civilians from the nicely dressed civilians.
Yep.
Is there okay? Is there also Kubel wagons there?
Probably. Something you're talking the half tracks?
Yeah, no, I'm talking the little Jeep thingies that the Nazis had that appeared in war films, along with the motorbike with sidecars.
This is the kind of culture that would have Kubel wagons. Yes,
Yes,
I
know.
see.
That's what I was thinking. I was just thinking, we've got the motorbike with the sidecars, we've got the evil Nazi experiment. There's probably Kubel wagons there as well.
Yes. I've actually ridden in a Kubel wagon before. Nice.
Okay.
Sorry, good old days, chasing down Jews. No, wait, no, not me. Anyway, but yeah. Actually, I rode in a Volkswagen thing, which is very close to the Kubel wagon.
Well, the Volkswagen made the Kubel wagon, so
this is no surprise. They made everything for the Nazis.
Yeah.
So yeah, yes, sure they do, absolutely. Also, they of course have some of the people that you've seen have a special sigil on them that you may recognize. Let's see if I can find it here.
The guy in the library that we saw.
Scroll out. There it is. Hold on a second. And in the lower right-hand corner, you will be able to see it.
A red V with a black and white stripes.
That's the one.
The political officer.
Yes, they have some of those down there. Well done, Pete.
Yeah, Doc and I saw one in the library.
Oh, okay.
When we were doing some research.
Did some gnomes appeared? Because we are
here. Very good question.
God damn, I'm giving Yana a card for that. Hold on, let me flip back.
That is very good thinking.
That is amazing thinking. She looks over and yes, there is a fucking gnome. It's way over. It's over there. It's behind its own cover, and it's looking at you guys disapprovingly.